is kind of bad. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, it's time to wash. I gotta go to the office tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go see people. And I thought I should try that thing I was gonna try that I never did, the wrappy thing. I don't know, what do you call it? The hair wrappy hair thing. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, so I'm getting ready to go. I do have half an eyebrow. It's just the lighting in here. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. I know. And the hair is really doing it. I'm gonna go jump in the shower. I'll be right back. Hey, it's been a while since you guys have seen this lighting. I look terrible in here too. That's why I don't do any more videos. I just got out of the shower. Things are progressing. I'm gonna put some leave-in oil, some other stuff in here, and then try out my wrap. I'll be back. Hold on, sorry. I'm watching The View while I eat some dinner. It's spicy. I made some pot roast. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you guys. Hold it down. Look at that. It's got beef, not a whole lot. I found a small cut that was on sale. It was actually really small for the amount of veggies that were in here, but that's okay because I'm trying to cut back. And I had a nice big crock pot full of food when my boyfriend was here this weekend, so we enjoyed it. This has got a whole lot of red potatoes because they have the lowest glycemic index, like the lowest amount of sugar, with some carrots and onions. And the beef, of course. And then I just used the last of it, but this is like a spicy horseradish sour cream that I just smothered in everything. Okay, so my question is, how long... Oh, and I also... I put castor oil just a little bit on my face because I'm feeling dry. And then I put a little vitamin C and E under my eyes. And then I was like, blah, 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 and put it all over the place. And then I was like, you know, I still don't feel like I was moisturized here and down here. So I came in with some of that Dr. I don't know, I talk crap about it all the time. Who knows what's in that stuff? It's like some, I heard it was Korean, I don't know, some stick. The Peach Company that's like selling all this stuff that probably just slathering cancer on my face. Anyways, enough about that. So I slathered a whole bunch of crap on myself. My hair is like this part. This is why I have to blow dry it. Otherwise, it just like goes straight back. It's starting to, I feel like if I don't get it in it soon, it's gonna like dry too much on me, and then I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I also forgot that I had mushrooms for this, so I just put those in. I'm gonna get me a nice, I put a little too much horseradish in. That's good though. I'm not the biggest like pot roast heavy food person, but I do love a good old piece of like steak and potatoes. I can do that. Like I said, I've eaten it 2 nights now. It's my second night. I think I've maybe had like this much beef in both servings. Like, it's been the tiniest amount, but the flavor's there and it's really good. All right, I guess I'll go get the thing and take a couple more bites, then I'll do that. Okay, hold on, Kathy. Okay, oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. What is happening? Oh, you know what? It's because I have the room lights on. It's night. I haven't filmed in here at night with the ring light, so it's like the ring light is like, it's making this weird... Who cares? You guys don't give a shit what I look like, right? I don't. Let's see. I think if I... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's... Oh. Are we changing? I did take a little Delta. Watch the video. Anyways, okay. So, I'm going to do the hair wrappy thing. I wonder, I should have probably watched... I watched it. I used to watch it. Like, I watched it. Oh, I just burped up pickleballs. Oh my gosh. Hold on. These right here, people. These. Oh, there's something in the... Okay, here we go. Somebody got these for Christmas. I tried a couple, and I was like... you know, I did a healthy pot roast, heavy veggie base. I got stuff like knockoff chicken, McDonald's chicken sandwiches this week. I got stuff for low-carb meatballs and ricotta. Like, I'm trying to do really good. Eat really healthy, because I did... Once again, the weekends get away from me. So I got everything nice and healthy, and then I always like to get myself just like something that like I just feel is like indulgent. That's probably my problem. But I got myself these times, and I bought 2 bags, and they're like $1.50 each or something, and they're not, you know, they're not giant bags. They're like a good sized bag though. I polished off all of them off in one sitting, and I don't think I should have done that because it is You don't want to know the ingredients in here. Let's just pretend. We just pretend. So I did eat a whole bag of those. I just burped and it smelled like it. Tasted like it. I don't know. Do you guys really even want those details? I don't think so. Okay, so to my hair, which actually, like I told you guys before, like sometimes I come out of the shower and I'm like, hey girl, you got some curl? You get some natural curl. The problem is that it gets to a certain point and then it stops being curly and cute and it just goes to frizzy and crazy, which you guys have seen. So don't tell me it doesn't. So although it's like, oh yeah, and I bet I'd be one of those people who would just have to put a ton of product in my hair, but I feel like, oh, what's in that crap? More stuff, like I'm already putting stuff in my hair, I don't want to be. But it's more like oils and stuff, so I feel like that's healthier than like chemicals. So who knows, half dozen one, half dozen the other. Oh. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update too about my podcast because I'm going to change it up a little bit. I was struggling with where to do it. The lighting's been terrible. I keep getting people saying, yeah, they want to come on, but they don't want to be on video. And I'm like, you know, that's part of the problem I'm having is having to be on video. Because this is very informal. Like, I don't care if you see me, I don't have any makeup on, like I have castor oil on my skin. You know? But for the podcast, I wanted to have a different vibe. So I think what I've decided to do is just record them without some video or do some B-roll of me. And then I'll just do video-less podcast uploads, and then in between sometimes I might do like some bloopers or outtakes or like funny getting ready, or you know, I'm still gonna go do stuff. There may be portions where I take myself doing things, and some of it may just be me talking about stuff, but so I'm removing some things, working some things around. Still struggling with the whole tarot thing. I don't know, I keep going in and out. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this, so I decided to take down all those videos. Because I don't feel like that's something I really want to get into if I'm not 100% sold on it. Like I like the principles and I like some of the stuff I hear, but there's some things that like just make me really freaked out. And I'm like, oh, is everybody trying to murder me? Like, was I stolen as a child? You know, I'm having nightmares and stuff about some of the things I hear, that and the other things like the Epstein files and the other stuff that's just like eating humans and babies. And oh my God, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time with humanity right now. And I don't know that I want to indulge anymore in that kind of like dopamine. Like I stopped watching Bravo because of that. I stopped paying attention to the news every day because it was just like constantly just hitting you with like, oh, what's around the corner? Just like stressing out my nervous system. And I'm trying to calm my nervous system. So it just wasn't, I don't know. We'll see. So I've decided to go more into art, which I told you guys I had a dream I should do more art. So I've definitely been doing that. So I've got like 7 art videos to start uploading. I've got 1 podcast done. So I'm going to turn back around, switch now back to the podcast. But I got some footage from when my boyfriend, he was here this weekend. It was really nice. He came and stayed just one night because he has a much crazier work schedule than I do. And this particular weekend, we just had too much going on to try to make 2 nights of it. So, boy, that's a lot of oil. Do you guys think it's going to be all oily tomorrow? Oh, shit. It could be some of the castor oil. Oh, this was the crap I put on my face. Dr. Maloxin. I don't know. Oh, I did my nails. What is that color? It was pretty. This is the thing, like I do my nails, so they're pretty like when the nail polish goes on. But then it's not. And also after using the microphone, I realized that in these videos, I think my voice is low. So I'm just having like a whole conscious or crisis of conscience over here. I don't know what is going on in the world. I don't know why people aren't more upset about it. I saw some random guy like on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or somewhere like screaming in the middle of like a restaurant, like we're not doing anything. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking agree. We're not doing anything, you guys. Like I'm losing sleep over here. Like I'm really, of course, I don't think it's all true. You know, of course, there's always fodder and people out there trying to, you know, pump you up and just get a rise out of you because they're unhealed too. And I would say I would give it all like a grain of salt, but there's just too much. Like there's too much. There's so much. I think it's just like so obvious that, and I think I heard somebody else say that like everybody's waiting for the other shoe to drop or for this information to be verified, you know, because there is a lot of, you know, there was a whole lot of contesting it, and I haven't really been paying attention to the news, so I don't know how they've been doing it, but I have people, you know, send me little things, or I send them, or stuff I see as I'm scrolling, and I'm sure it's being pushed to my algorithm too, so I don't know, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Honestly, what is wrong with people? Why? Just like, and you know what it is? It's all the same shit. It's all men in power, and not all men. Like, that's the thing, is now there's some stuff coming out, you know, Ghislaine and maybe the Clintons and both of them and things, and it's people with money and power protecting people with money and power. That is disgusting to me. It's the people who know about it who let it happen. It's the people who are allowing these disgusting behaviors to happen, and because they get something out of it. And sometimes it's not even money. Like, it's just sick. It's just sick. Like, these are very unhealed, demonic people, you know, and I keep thinking, like, maybe vampires are real. Like, maybe they're not some made up thing. Maybe that's just how people described it from back in the day. Like, seeing human beings drink, kill, and eat other human beings, and they just called it vampirism. And today we call it cannibalism. I don't know. I just, I don't want to keep talking about it, especially it's getting later at night. I don't want to be up all night thinking about it. So anyways, back to hair, back to lighter, happier things in the world. My hair. I was trying to think, there was something else, because I was like, oh, I got to remind my friends, or I got to tell my friends about this, and I can't remember what it is now. So I'm sure it'll come back to me when I'm laying in bed trying to sleep later. Anyway, so I have to go back to see the dentist soon, and I'm going to get the bottom tooth done, so that'll be good, because that's part of the reason I'm having a hard time talking, because I just have a whole bunch of missing teeth in the back of my mouth right now. So getting a big old molar is going to, you know, help me chomp down. But I may have to go get a second opinion, because I just have so much stuff failing, and, you know, and I don't think it's the person that did it. I just think it's like thing after thing is getting infected. So I wonder if there's something that's more of a root cause, because the guy I go to, he's great, but he's so busy. I feel like his assistants do a lot of the work, and it's like, I think I have a mouth that I just need a little more attention. And when I first started going there, it was much smaller. Now it's just gotten so big, and he's gotten so big, and it's great. It's great to have that kind of a contact, but sometimes I do feel like just a number, and I wonder if I need somebody that can just focus a little more on me sometimes and take a deeper look at what can be happening. And it may be my fault, you know, I'm sure that my diet's and habit, and, you know, I could be better at doing everything, but, you know, it never hurts just to, I learned that a long time ago, because I feel like I was cheating on my doctors if I got a second opinion. Now I'm like, go get a second opinion, because everybody's human, you know? People are human beings. Just because they're doctors doesn't mean they don't make mistakes, or they don't miss things, or, you know, especially when I was younger. It's like, oh, you're young, you're fine. And it was like, no, I was not fine. You just blew it off. So now I get a little paranoid. Okay, so anyway, so I think what I have to do, so if I remember correctly, hold on, I'm going to double check. Okay, well, go away. Go. Okay. Well, that was interesting, because I also forgot to tell you about a Tums In, just a little quarter of a piece. It matches my nail polish. Kind of, not really. Okay, so some people, I didn't really see a whole lot of people doing it wet. So maybe I'm supposed to dry my hair, because some people were like, don't do it wet. And then that may help us absorbing some of this. And, you know, it's really this front part that but the whole point is that it's heatless. They didn't necessarily say that it was blow dried. What do I do? Okay, so most of the ones I saw when I bought it, their hair was wet. Now, my hair is not like that wet. Like, it's, I don't know, 80% wet, which is usually when you would, you know, ideally start blow drying and stuff. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to go with, I mean, and it is going to be split in the, oh, I did want to come in and do an exaggerated, because sometimes I wonder how people, like, my hair, if I split it right down the middle, when I take it out, there's a good chance it's just going to split right down the middle. So I'd like to come in and do like a little zigzag-a-rooney in the back, and then that way when it falls straight back, it is zigzag-a-rooneyed. I guess I could have showed you that. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, zigzag-a-rooneyed. Okay, so now that we've done that, I hope it's dry enough, because my hair does, like, if I put it in a ponytail overnight. Okay, I'm going to go with this. We're going to try it. We'll try it. And then if it fails, we'll do it again. And we'll do it a different way, right? Because that's what we do here. We do it. We just try. And then we adjust. We adjust as needed. Also, I was just, playing around on the job boards today because I was like, Mama does have bills to pay. It wouldn't be a bad idea just to have a little part-time something lined up in case I want. I mean, I'll be okay for a couple months, but I definitely need to find something at some point, to start doing. So I started just poking around. There's this one job on there. It was like $100,000. And I was like, you guys, it makes me so mad because especially with like interior designers and stuff, they will post the job and it's like $90,000, right? But then you go, you apply, you do all this work, you take time off, whatever, you get dressed up, you do your hair, your makeup, you drive 40 minutes out of your way, and then you show up. Hold on. Sorry, I had to cough. So then you show up and then it's like, oh, well, it's really a base pay of 45. And then you have the potential to earn this and this commission. And I've only worked for one of those companies that actually paid that commission. Everybody else is like nickel and dimed into most of the time none. You barely get anything. So it's just so frustrating. It's like, why don't you just post how much the position pays? And even some of those jobs, like on the board, it'll be like, no pay provided. I don't want to apply to a job. Like, if you don't tell me where you're located, how am I going to know what the commute is? And if you don't tell me what you pay, how am I going to know if it's even worth my time to show up for the interview? And then you're just wasting your time too. I just don't get it. Like, you're not paying enough. If you can't post how much you're paying, maybe you need to be paying more. Okay, so let's do this because I do not want to have to edit down a 3-hour video, you guys. I think I've decided, oh, look at me. Oh, I think I've decided to do more of like a weekly vlog versus a bi-weekly vlog because I feel like too much time passes and then I end up with these like 3-hour videos and then I'm having to cut out a lot. Like I've cut out, like I do a lot of fast forwarding because I'll just go off on a whole tangent, and while it's like, yes, I would love for you all to hear every thought I ever have on everything, some of that stuff is like boring even to me. I'm like, I don't want to watch me talk and blow dry my hair anymore. So I'm going to try to start to spice it up a little bit, and I need to get out and start doing some things too. I've been kind of hibernating. The weather is starting to break here in North Carolina, so it's like it's getting warmer. So I think I may be venturing back out into the wilderness. Okay, so the one girl, so this is what I want to do. I want to get this tight because if she moves around all night, it ain't going to work. And also, I need all this to come forward because I need the volume. Man, there's so much oil in my hair. Crap. I may just be putting my hair up in a ponytail tomorrow. And that's okay. Then we'll just call this practice. Scratch the crap out of my face. We'll call this practice. Has anybody else's skin been so dry? Like my legs are itching right now, and I put lotion on last night. I'm like, jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna pull everything forward. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to do this action. And then they said to take this part. I don't want to do that though, because I feel like it's going to leave teeth marks. All right, so I take this in like 1 inch. I learned how to talk without these teeth in my mouth. 1 inch sections. And I do, see, like I would like to use this now. Oh, but am I putting the dents in? Oh, fuck, it's not on the top. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy. This seems like a lot of work, you guys. And my hair may look crazy tomorrow. And then, oh no. Oh, did I lose hair? Oh, the water in my ears still. Okay, all right. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not thinking it's good. Okay, I'm pulling some from the back because I don't want it to be like all weird. I know it sounds like I'm whispering, you guys. I'm just having a hard time talking. Oh no, now my nose is starting to hurt. This looks terrible. I don't think this could have gone worse. We're gonna call this the practice. I was supposed to end up with 2 large. See, and I don't think I have thick enough hair for this kind of stuff because then I get down to the bottom, and like they had so much more hair. So much more hair. Like that's all basically just one for me. And that is okay. You know what? I am a-okay. I'm wondering if I should just redo it, but I also don't know if I'm going to do it any better because that starts back there. So I kind of do need a... Okay, we're going to go with it. Now, I did see a couple people like put... What am I holding there? I know I'm holding something. Put a little extra clip in place here to help. Especially while I'm trying to work on the other side. Okay, so side one... I'm going to clip it now because I do think I will. That may be what happened here. I just don't know that this is tight. Yeah, like look at how loose that is. There's no way that's going to look good tomorrow. But you know, that is that little like recession area that I have. And I think the problem is that there's just the hair so fine and broken that it's like, yeah, it's not even long enough. So I'm just going to comb that part down. We got baby hairs is what we'll call them. They're not baby hairs. It's damage. Damage. And look, I don't, okay, let me redo it because this is like, what is happening? Okay, well, it came out and it does have like a cute little, yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of, is that this one's going to look like a crazy person rat nest. Okay, let's try it the way they did. So, you know, the one lady I saw, let me do this because I feel like this is probably, is going to be more my jam, is that she took more of like a chunk in the middle and just did that whole piece as one and rolled it. Is it time to do my roots again? Crap. Those grays are coming in faster with a vengeance these days. Also having some cycle irregularities. That's fun. I think I'm in the beginning stages of perimenopause. That's fun. Living the life, you guys. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take it. I'm in the middle, right? Okay. One of these days I'll get my life together and then I'll prove it by doing it on camera. Oh, I'm ready for the rest of my pot roast. Okay, I'm going to roll this one like a damn curling iron. Ooh, she's slippery. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is try to keep this intact. I'm going to risk the dents. Maybe they were right. Oh, okay. I already think we're off to a better. And then what I think I need to do is just like, I think I was hitting the nose right on the head before with the pulling it down and forward. But I think I need to do different sections. I'm going to take more of a larger, thicker, more substantial. So it's got some meat on it. And then take that and get it a little tighter. Let it come down. It almost could support that whole part there. Okay, I don't want this to be like super curly either, you guys. Like I don't want to look like Annie. Do you guys know who Annie is? Am I that old? I was watching this one, it had to be Instagram. Like the funny ones I always think of. I don't think Facebook is that good for scrolling. I think Instagram's better, but I think the problem is that it's so good that like if I get on Instagram, I know I'm going to be scrolling for 3 to 4 hours. Like the algorithm hits just right, you know? I could kill a lot of time on there, but there was this one. Oh, crap. Oh, I lost it. What was it called? Oh, man, what was it called? Hold on. I'm trying to, like, think about this and think about that. Let me just... Holy moly, it'll come back to me. Okay, I feel like this is already so much tighter. I wonder if I should double... I also think I might am a little too... If I don't want it to be too curly, I probably shouldn't stack it. Oh, man. Okay, what was that guy saying? Crap, now I forgot what he was saying. Hold on. It'll come back to me. Hold it up. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. Oh, no. You stay right there, little lady. Hold on. Okay, I cheated and just went and saw the last 10 seconds. I was talking about Annie. There was this guy who was on Instagram, and he was listening to this girl on Instagram complain about her phone always dying. And she was like, why can't there just be like a phone that's like, you know, always plugged in, that you don't have to charge? And the guy was like, he sat straight up. He goes, do you mean a landline? And then it was like, dun, dun, dun. And then he was like, am I old? Am I that old? He was like, it's happened. It's finally happened. Oh, you guys, if you know who it is, tell me, or link the link in the comments or whatever. But it's hilarious. And I was like, that if that was real, if that girl really was talking about a landline, like I feel like remember like when we used to talk about CDs and people would talk about their 8-tracks and we would be like, what are you talking about? Like your old 8-tracks. Like that was back when the cassettes were still a thing. You know, it used to be the 8-tracks, and those people always acted like they were so much cooler because they listened to 8-tracks and the records before that. So I just think it's so funny how, you know, every generation thinks the generation before them's so old. Like I look at 40-year-old moms now and I'm like, wow, she looks great. And then I'm like, why did I have this idea in my head that 40-year-old moms all look like some cartoon character, or, you know, we're all little frumpy with frizzy hair with weird you know, accents. You know, it's like this portrayal of what moms should look like in the media and in this stuff, and it's just like that's not at all what it should be. And so I thought that was hilarious, because now they don't even use CDs. They're trying to find DVD players, trying to find CD players. You can't find them. I got a whole thing of CDs, just like old shoot stuff. I'm trying not to cuss as much old stuff, like when Napster first came out and was around, and then you had those downloading where you would actually burn the CD. Like you'd have to take the CD, put it into the computer because it had a slot that opened up. It was like round and very thin, like as thick as my hand here, and it would have a CD. I'm sure you guys have seen a CD. I don't know how many young followers I have. You would put it in there, and then you'd actually have to burn the music onto it, and it would sit there and burn it into the CD. Then you could take that CD and put it in your CD player, or put it in your car CD player, and then you would scratch it, and then it would like right in the middle of the song. Like you'd listen to a song and then somebody would have a scratch TV and it would be like, or a CD, and it would be like, Is that the end? Okay, I thought that was the whole thing coming out. Like the whole thing. I don't think I'm going to redo it. I think this is actually might be as solid as I'm going to get here. Okay, see, I think I need to get, like, you need to stay there. We're reinforcement. Okay. I started watching The Burbs today with, I like her, Keke Palmer, I think, but I did hear she might be problematic. I don't know, is she problematic? Aren't we all kind of problematic? Okay. Well, that was uncomfortable having that clip there, and I just realized it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just see if I can't. Yeah. Okay. Well, I already feel like it's better. So now what I'm going to do is take these, and then let me this here. See, now these, do I not have it right? Where do I guess I just tie it together. I mean, it's a good thing I don't sleep on my back. I mean, I lay on my back when I first go to bed. Okay, and then like this side does feel a little loosey-goosey right here. There we go. Let me just tuck her in for the night. Oh, wow, I don't know that she's going to work out so well. What do I go, like, I can't put it behind because then it's just going to fall off. That hurts a little. There's no way that's staying there. I guess I'll just double knot it and call it a night. Oh yeah, I got on my Mickey Mouse shirt. It's in my boyfriend's Mickey Mouse shirt, and it's now mine. I'm still training him that all of his clothes are mine. That any hoodies he has, he should just go ahead and say goodbye. I told him, I said, if we ever break up, we're going to have to talk about who gets to keep the t-shirts and the hoodies and things. And he's like, what? It's all mine. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because you don't only date the man, you date the clothes. So it's like, I want to remember certain memories in these clothes. And then, like, they're good. They're oversized. They feel comfy. They feel cozy. They remind me of him. So he should just like that I'm wearing them. Yeah. Not easy being cheesy. Being cheesy. Okay, guys. I'm skeptical. We'll see. The other thing is, like, I tossed and I turned, and I can guarantee you this. I mean, it feels pretty, I don't know. I don't know that this guy's going to stay. You know, I may just have to get better. Like, I feel like this whole section, but I also feel like if I take it now and I try to pin it or anything, it's just going to leave like a weird indentation in the hair. So I don't think it looks cute. I wouldn't want to do this with my partner, my significant other. I'm suspicious I'm going to end up with like a big dead spot here, because this is typically where I like to put a lot of my volume. I do some volumizing and things right here to try to get that, because my hair does tend to be kind of flat. And then I'm also working with calyx. And right now I got my calyx going all kinds of crazy. So we're going to try this. We're going to try this. We're going to see how it goes. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to go eat some of my pot roast. Excuse me, dill pickle balls. Oh, you guys, you gotta try it. Okay, now I need the Tums. Where's that? See, I used it, and I still have the wrinkles. You know, the best thing I can do is alchemize the pain, is try to not let these things affect me in a way that I'm going to change who I am or the life that I'm supposed to be living or what I'm supposed to be doing in my walk with God. And if anything, it makes me believe even more in God and even more in the fact that we have to be better human beings to each other. And, you know, we have to stop this. We have to actually do something about this. We can't just like turn a blind eye, because I mean, there's like hundreds of thousands of kids going missing every year. Like, what the F is happening to those kids? I just don't understand. But I can't think about it anymore tonight. So I'm going to talk about it here. I'm going to talk about it on my podcast at some point. I feel like I might get a little emotional right now. So I probably want to wait a little bit and maybe wait for some more evidence to come out and see what comes of all of this. And it's not that I'm, you know, I want to raise awareness. I also did a piece on my art channel called Blood Tear, which is like a monster crying blood. It's just, you know, this stuff is not supposed to be like award-winning artistry or anything. It's just supposed to be me sharing, me walking my path with you. And I'm grateful that you guys are here, and I'm grateful to have friends like you, and I want you to know that you're very special and you mean a lot to me, and Brucey says so too. Don't you, Brucey? Say thanks for keeping on watching and being here with me while I figure out my hot mess life. But you guys, I promise I'll get it together and I'll take you with me. I'll show you how I do it, because we're going to do it together, you guys. Okay, enough of the mushy-gushy stuff. I'll film some more cool crap for you guys too. All right, bye. Oh, I guess I'll have to show you what it looks like in the morning too, because yeah, all right, see you in the morning. Bye. Okay, I'm in my bedroom now, and you probably can't see this, but it's still in. It's just really pushed. Hold on, you can't see anything. You're going to have to deal with what you can see, because I can't reach far enough. And hopefully getting back out of my bed, I just got comfy in it. And I'll give you the update tomorrow, but so far, it's still in. It feels quite loose. This whole big chunk over here has pretty much come out. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm starting to worry. I've already kind of had to tie it back together twice, and trying to get comfortable with a big old knot in the back of my head doesn't feel great if I don't sleep on the back of my head. So I definitely feel like this is lopsided. Oh no. All right. Bye. Ugh. I've been messing with it. It's 5. Good morning. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now. Brucey didn't sleep. Well, he woke up started waking up around 5 o'clock this morning. Jumping on my bed, getting down, wanting attention. I'm like, it's 5 in the morning. And okay, so I'm only gonna give you a quick update. I need coffee. I was laying in bed last night, and I started tossing and turning when he started moving around like 5 a.m. And I woke up and the whole thing was like pulled all the way back out of my hair and just hanging here. So it definitely didn't stay. I think it stayed for quite a bit of the night, but I didn't enjoy having it in. I definitely don't think I would want to sleep in it. I don't think I'm a sleeper. Maybe that's the problem. I can't sleep in it. I mean, like, it looks okay in this lighting. This, I don't know what the, I mean, volume, baby. Maybe that was just the way because I wrapped it. Like, look at. I look like Cindy Lou Who. Okay, well, I got a few hours till I gotta get ready, and now I'm up. I could have definitely slept longer. I wanted to sleep longer. And it's like this every time I have to get up and go somewhere. Like, he'll pick the one day a week I actually have to get up and be somewhere. And then that's the day he wants to wake up at like 5 a.m. or something, or stay up or keep me up. What is going on with my hair? Anyways, there's not even light out. And I'm not turning on a bright light right now. So I'll give you an update in a little bit. God knows what the back of this thing looks like. Peace out. Talk to you soon. I don't think this one's a winner. Also, aren't you jealous you can't do that with your hair? I do think there's too much oil up here, and that's why it's, well, if there was that much oil, it wouldn't be standing straight up, but it does feel oily to the touch a little. I think I just, okay, I'll be back. Well, here we are. So, it did not make it. Okay, I woke up, still have the things on, and this thing was like all the way, oh, I just dropped it, all the way back here, like barely hanging on. The only thing that was still in it were like these little curls. Now this side, I need to brush it out. All right, this side looks better to me. I have too much oil in, so that's step number one, like already. I do feel like it gave me a nice little curl at the ends, and I'm surprised it's still there because I've already been messing with it a lot this morning because I have a problem. Let's see. I mean, I feel like it's holding the curl, which is nice. I don't feel like it got, you know, it might be that I need to do, and that might have been what I was saying yesterday. So here's kind of like my conclusions. I don't think I need to do it and go to bed with wet hair. I think it needs to be like a day when I can just spritz my hair with a little water, already dry, like maybe I blow it out the night before, spritz my hair with a little bit of water, put it and leave it in for a few hours. I'm probably okay like that. Me sleeping in it is just not a great option. Also, I think the back still, like I was concerned about the back, and I don't know, it's like my calyx get all weird. And I don't know, is it like, because I feel like it just kind of is going to separate because that's how it dried. And I'm always, I don't even know if you can hear me talking, I'm always trying to get more lift and volume right where it's separated and pulled down. So it doesn't look flat. It doesn't look bad. I just don't think it got enough like this stuff, like the roots. Because all of my roots still look super frizzy, and that doesn't happen with the heat. Now, I am trying to find healthier ways. Okay, I'm like, should I try it? Should I wear it? And I feel like I'm just going to be self-conscious. I mean, I don't mind this. I've been doing this a lot more because I want some more. I feel like my hair is just, the longer it gets, the more flat it gets. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do like a cute little updo. I mean, it's not like I put a whole lot of effort into this, so I'm not like upset about it. And I do think it's got a little bit of a cute curl. Now the question will be, is this going to hold? Because by the time I get through playing with the doll, getting to work, getting in there, getting ready for everything, you know, will it or won't it? I don't know. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna do one of these now. You guys know my deal. Anytime I wear a claw clip in the car, can you even see that? I'm going to loosely, I'm gonna order a new brush too, because I saw online, like this one just didn't get any, it just looks frizzy, but like I need it. I'm not gonna say I need it, but that's like right where that scar is. And so I always just pull a little something, and that's the one piece that like doesn't look like anything good happened to it. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do a low pony, like right at the base, not super low because I don't want you to really see the rubber band when I put it up. And I'm gonna come in and just do one, just so that it keeps it together. And then I can drive in the car like this. I don't have to worry about finding my front pieces when I get there and redoing my hair. I am loving this part. I just don't know that this is gonna get close enough up in this area to prevent that frizz from creeping in. And then it just looks like I didn't do my hair because it just looks frizzy. I'm like, do I want to turn on the curling? Yeah, I'll just do it. It's still plugged in. Ugh, what's wrong with me? Okay, yeah, when it is getting time to do the roots, okay? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys last night about some of the Epstein stuff. I couldn't sleep. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. My dog got me up. I've been online again watching more Epstein. I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. I don't even know what to do with myself. I started watching some more like the Charlie Kirk wife stuff. And, you know, I just think there's something seriously wrong with our society. I just think there's something. I was watching this one video about these people that came from like tribes in, I don't know, another country, Africa probably. And they came and stayed with some English people. And this was a long time ago. Like Victorian age England. And they came and stayed with them, and they didn't understand why the husband kept leaving to go to work. And they asked him, they said, don't you like your family? Why do you keep leaving? And he said, well, I have to go to work to provide for my family. And they said, yeah, but then you never see your family. Wouldn't you be happier making less and seeing your family? And he said, no, I have to provide. That's what I do. I'm a man. I have to provide. And he said, what do you guys do for your family? He said, we're a community. You know, the tribes people said, if somebody needs a house, we build them a house. If a school needs to be built, we all stop what we're doing. We build the school, and then we move on with our lives. You know, like we help each other. And then that way that person can stay with their family. And to me, that's exactly what I've been preaching. Like, and I was so tempted yesterday. I was on the job boards yesterday applying for full-time jobs because I had this moment of panic where it's like, I need to get a job. What am I going to do? And then it was just like, what am I going to do? Like, am I just going to keep doing the same thing that's made me unhappy this whole time? I'm going to have to figure something out. So, I don't know. You guys, I'm going through something right now. I just feel like my whole world's been turned upside down with this Epstein stuff. It's making me, I was already questioning society and what my role was and what anybody's role and the way we treat people and women and children. And after seeing just like what I'm assuming is real proof, I'm just, you know, it's constantly on my mind. It bothers me a lot. But like I said, the only thing I can do is try to take pain and turn it into purpose. So my purpose is going to be to do exactly the opposite of what those people did. They spread fear. I'm going to spread hope. They spread hate. I'm going to spread love. They want to scare us. They want us living in fear. I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to walk outside with my head held high, knowing that I have God on my side, and that means something. It does mean something. So I'm over here having a complete crisis of conscience. I don't know what to do. I want to make it better. I want to go back and literally kill some people. Like, I do think the people in power, I mean, God's coming. God's coming. You cannot escape God. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter if you fake your death. It doesn't matter if you cover it up. It doesn't matter this or that. What matters is how you treat God's children. And for those of you who mistreated God's children, there will be a price to pay. And he knows it. And he knows which one of you did it. And he knows why you did it. He knows that you would probably do it again if you could. Oh, man. Anyways, let's get back to a lighter note. I do have to go into the office today. Only a few more weeks, you guys, then I'm free. To worry about how I'm going to pay my bills. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, if I have to, I will go get something part-time. I've been thinking about selling my car, but it's paid off in like 6 months. And I'm like, I just need to hang in there. Like early next year, it's paid off. So it's like, I'm just going to have to make it work. Okay, you guys? I'm going to have to make it work, because who doesn't want a 20-something car with less than 30,000 miles on it, paid off with great insurance rates? Like, I want that. Okay? I want that. So, having all kinds of crises over here. I'm switching some things up on my channel. Trying to switch up my mood a little bit, trying to find things that make me happy. I'm having a really hard time meditating lately. I stopped remembering my dreams. I only remember 1 or 2 now. And those are really the ones that I wake up and I'm still like actively in the dream that I remember. I'm not remembering anything where I slept right through it. So I had a dream about not having dreams, which said it was God's protection because he doesn't want me to remember my dreams right now. And it may be because I'm dreaming about some really weird shit. That may be why. So, I trust the big guy. I do what he says. He says, you don't need to know what you're dreaming about. So, okay, I don't need to know. Trust me, what I'm seeing in reality is enough to concern me. I have to pick a clip. I need to clean up my life a little bit. Yeah, what's behind? Oh, don't look, you guys. I've been slacking a little. Okay, what am I gonna do with my life? What am I gonna do with myself? Where are my clips? Oh, here we go. Oh, I have a whole bunch of clips. I say we go big baby. Oh, you know what? I'm wearing gray, and I've not worn this clip yet, so I like these, my sister. I think I stole 2 from her because she got like a multi-pack because she's in her mom era. Okay. I'm also wearing a PJ top. I'm pretty sure you can see through it. Can you see through it? I think maybe. They also have bright lights. So I'm wearing this long sweater jacket because it's 20 degrees right now. It's going to be a high of 40. I sit in this little room when I go into the office that has no vent in it. It's like a closet, basically. One of the reasons I don't like working here. And it's whatever it is outside. So when I get there first thing in the morning, it's going to be 20 degrees. The problem is that there's like this little space heater. So my boss will turn it on, but he refuses to dress appropriately for the weather. Like it was 40 degrees outside and he had the heater going. And I'm like, you could wear a sweater because it's either freezing effing cold or so hot I'm sweating my balls off and I don't even have balls. So there you go. So I've been working on him now. He's coming in jackets and pants. I'm like, hey, pants are probably good. So you don't have to make everybody else suffer because you refuse to dress appropriately. Like women do that. They'll come into the office and like complain it's cold and I'll make you're walking around in a tank top and the rest of us are fully dressed. Maybe put some clothes on. That might help you warm up a bit. So stop making your lack of clothing other people's temperature problems. Okay. Now, if you're hot and you got on like there's nothing else to take off, that I understand. But people who complain that they're cold and don't even bother to put a sweater on, but then expect everybody else to be uncomfortable. And that's just me in general. Like people who miss their turn and then will hold up an entire line of cars just so that they don't have to go up and do a U-turn. Like, dude, that was your mistake. Go fix it. Like I got stuck in traffic for 30 minutes late one night because, with work and high traffic places, you miss a light, it could cost you. You get stuck at a certain light, you can't get out, the traffic start, and so it's like you have to get home before everybody else does, which causes a lot of problems. But I would get stuck because people, this is my one thing, it's like there's an exit to get into the highway. People don't want to wait in that line. So they come to the end and then try to get over. Well, now you're blocking everybody that's in that lane that's not getting in the highway, creating traffic, and then you're shooting over at that's just, if you're the person, I understand the zipper method, but there is this thing called the asshole method, which is where you just think you're more important than everybody else. And so you're willing to risk people getting in accidents and dying and not coming home to their family because you couldn't get out of bed 10 minutes earlier. Or is it that big of a deal that you're not late and then face the consequences? This is basically the underlying problem I'm having, is that people don't want to deal with the consequences. They want to make mistakes, which is normal. They want to have problems, which is normal. They want to live a normal life, which has things that come up, but they're not willing to actually take accountability for their actions in it. And so therefore they think that everybody else should have to pay the price. And that's when I get mad. That's when the Jesus in me gets upset, because it's like, we all deserve to be here. We all deserve to get where we're going safely. Nobody should be in danger of not going home to their kids or have a little kid not have their parent come home because they died in an accident because you couldn't be bothered to take accountability and fix your own problems. Wait in the line, wait your turn, leave a little earlier so you're not in a rush. This is all you. Everything I'm saying there, that's all you. If you did those things, you would not be in such a rush. I am notoriously early, and that is because if I run into traffic, if I need to stop and get gas, or if I want to sit in my car and get on YouTube for 10 minutes before I go in somewhere, I'm going to show up 10 minutes early. That means I do sit around and wait a lot. And the thing that bothers me is I'm 20 minutes early sometimes. And there's people that I know they're 20 minutes late. So there's 40 minutes of me just sitting by myself. By the time they show up, I'm like, I've already been here for an hour. I've already had my coffee, So I can't be too far on the other side. You got to meet people where they're at. But You know, I just think in life we're doing too much, like, I didn't handle my stuff and now I'm going to pawn that off onto you and possibly create like lifelong trauma in your family for you and the rest of your generations to come because I was 10 minutes late. God saw it. God saw it and he knew why you did it. Anyways, enough of me lecturing you guys. So I've been wearing this perfume my boyfriend got me and I sprayed it while he was here this weekend. And he's like, I don't like that perfume. And I'm like, it's the one you got me. He's like, I know, it's just too strong. I'm like, okay, so what do I do with it now? So I've decided I'm going to use it as air freshener because it is strong. I'm going to wait to spray this until, because last time I did it and I got a little bit of a headache. So my trick with hairspray and perfume. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I might need another today. Is that I have to spray them and then immediately get out of the way because it's hard with hairspray and because you want to like spray it and then let it, and I'm like holding my breath. The second I have to take a breath, I walk away because you're not supposed to inhale that stuff. First of all, it's not good for you to inhale it. And then yeah, whatever. I guess I gotta go to work. Saddest part of my day. I just don't want to. Just don't want to. Friends never, like, it never came up, and I could have totally been like, F you, you know, it's like, opportunities missed. Who is calling me? Okay, I gotta go. Bye, guys. We're gonna put a smile on our face today. Figure this shit out. Okay, I wanted to give you guys the after update. So it wasn't a clip all day, so you can't really judge it, but I feel like this part stayed and like stayed pretty well. I also feel like this part in particular holds a curl okay. This part, like, it just doesn't, hold on, and I'm not in my regular setup, so let me see if I can try to get the back of the hair. Can you see that? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a clip, so I'm not going to judge the back. I mean, for going all day, like, this part's pretty curly. I feel like this side, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I might try it again. It could have just been me. It could have been user error. That is very, very possible. Okay, so, like, that side looks good. And the other problem, too, that this side's thinner from all the surgeries and radiation, so, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Anyway, well, we'll try again. That's life. Knocks you down, get the back up. Good morning. I was messing with my hair. Like, it did give it some volume. Look at this. I just woke up. It's like 7 in the morning, whatever. I slept in a little bit today. And look at my hair. It's like, this guy, I mean, talk about the volume. I was sending pictures to my boyfriend last night. He was cracking up at my pictures of my hair yesterday. So, you know, I could use that thing just for like this top. I might just do, and then just like curl the bottom. We'll see. I don't know if I'm like, I don't like it. I just know that I didn't like the end result, but that could have been me. Okay, so I was getting names all day yesterday. I keep hearing this name Renee. Which I think is a beautiful name. And I'm like, is my name Renee? I don't know. How come I keep hearing Renee? I keep hearing Melissa. Ashley, of course, I've told you guys about. Amber. There's like some of these names I just keep hearing over and over again. And Renee is becoming one of the ones that I hear over and over again. And for some reason, I keep thinking, like, my name is Renee. Wouldn't that be a pretty name? I like the name Renee. Amanda. I like Amanda. I used to get called Samantha a lot. Like, people used to come up to me and and would call me Samantha. So I always thought, like, maybe I look like a Samantha. I don't know. What's in a name? A name's pretty important. I'm fine with my name. I just feel like my name might be Renee. Somebody please help me with these dreams. Please help me. Good morning. I did not sleep at all last night. Not at all. I didn't go to bed till late because I was up watching Patch Punch, the little monkey that got abandoned by his mom. It made me cry. And then somehow the algorithm picked up that I wanted to watch abandoned hurt animals and started showing me all these like sad animal videos. I was just up all night crying. And then the Epstein stuff, and I'm just, it was not a good night for me. I've been crying all day. Anyways, I had some weird stuff too that I thought about yesterday. And I've been saying like dreams, but these, like, dreams is a loose term. Like, it could be daydreaming. It could be like, I think of something. Like I said, sometimes I see things. So I was laying in bed, like, I don't see things. Like, I don't close my eyes and see things. It's like I close my eyes and I'm in like a daydream almost, kind of, sometimes. I don't know how to describe it. And the one that I was picking up yesterday was that, this one's crazy, you guys, okay? Follow me here, okay? Stay with me. So, apparently somebody saw these videos that I'm making and wanted to invest in me, which is like, great, awesome. It would be good, right? I could use that. And what I heard was that they went to people that they thought I knew, that I don't really talk to anybody anymore. So even some family, I'm just, I have a few people in my life right now, and I'm very, very happy with that. And that they went to these people, and these people had like fake videos of me, and the word was AI, like AI videos of me, like sex tapes, fighting with people, acting inappropriately, acting crazy, and that they had that. Remember I told you guys I kept having that weird dream or feeling or whatever about an evil twin or somebody trying to impersonate me, somebody that looks like me, somebody that may be related to me, somebody that could be my twin. I going out and trying to pretend to be me, that person had been involved with making videos trying to pretend to be me. And those videos were being used to show other people to make them think that I'm something that I'm not. And I was like, okay, so let's think about the actual possibility of this stuff being true, right? Not very possible. So it's like, is this like my subconscious mind telling me that there's people out there, you know, with bad intentions, or trying to take me down, or try to make me look bad, trying to make me out to be something I'm not? I don't know. Maybe it's like my gut telling me that there's some shit happening I don't know about. But then I'm like, I don't do anything to anybody. Like, I mind my business. And yeah, like I have two sides to me, you know. Like, when you think of like angels too in the sky, like, you think of these sweet, kind angels, and then there's like the angels when they're mad, right? And so, yeah, I do have two sides to me. I think everybody does. I had a manager that was like, you're so nice that when you get upset, especially with the employees, they're shocked. They don't, you're like a whole nother person, not like a bad way. I go from being super nice to being super cold. And she was like, it's shocking the difference between the two. And I am a Gemini, and I am very forgiving, and I am the most loyal friend or family member you could ever have on your side. But if you cross me, you're going to get the other side. It's the balance, right? It's the light and the dark. It's the good and the evil. It's, you know, I have yin and yang. I have good and bad. I have this good positive energy that I just want to share with everybody. But then I got that dark side that when I need to, I can release it. But I'm trying to find peace and harmony between the two. And I'm trying to embrace my dark side, and I'm trying to see it as a superpower and a strength that I can protect myself and others when need be. But I really try not to let myself get there. So just some weird shit, you guys. Just like up all night, tossing and turning. I don't know. Also, I've noticed my skin's been looking a lot better the last couple of days, and I haven't really been eating as much. I've just been like, I don't know, just all this Epstein stuff's really been bothering me. And I think part of the problem is that I'm going down the rabbit hole and watching like all the conspiracy videos and like eating babies and things like that. And the thing is that I know that there's a good chance that that stuff's just like gossip and whatever. But the problem I'm having is that it's probably true. Like, there's probably some portion of it that's true, if not all of it. And it could even be worse. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. And then like they're doing stuff about it in other countries, but then the person is still running our country, I feel like I'm in a twilight zone. I feel like everything is so crazy right now. So I'm trying to find ways to calm my nervous system, to stay grounded and peaceful. I've been trying to focus on my YouTube, focus on creating, focus on getting into a healthy routine. I've been doing really well. I've been doing really good the last. I even had some opportunities to drink and take deltas and stuff. And I was like, no, I just want to be clear for a couple of days. I'm feeling so crazy and emotional, and it's like I just like these crazy videos, and I feel like, I don't know, I just want to be like, I want to hear God's voice right now. And sometimes I feel like that other stuff gets in the way, even caffeine. Like I'm trying to be, I got my coffee here. I think I'm gonna get some decaf coffee, because I keep, another thing I keep hearing is my nervous system's too wired. And it's from coffee and sugar and Epstein videos. Yeah, no, that stuff's great. So yeah, on the YouTube front. So, there's something I was going to tell you guys about my YouTube. Oh, so my podcast channel. So I try to have multiple channels just in case for some reason something gets flagged, because on my main one, I talk about a lot of controversial things, and say a lot of cuss words and things that I'm not sure. Anyway, so I was trying to have like something separate, so that if for some reason I got flagged or shut down, because I got blocked that one time for trying to upload too many videos for 24 hours. So I went online and it was like, you should have multiple just in case something like that happens. So I was kind of trying to like have multiple, but then you have to have additional phone numbers for verifications and additional email addresses. And it's like, YouTube, I'm not trying to do all that. You know, you want to take me down? Fine. God will find another way. So I was on yesterday, or the day before, not yesterday. And I couldn't get into I couldn't pass the verification. And if you can't pass the phone verification, because I don't have just random, I got one phone number, right? I ran into the same problem with having business accounts too. It's like, you kind of have to have a separate phone number because you need that to verify, which is good. You want the 2-factor authentication. But anyways, long story short, I could only post 15-minute videos on there. Couldn't go over 15 minutes. And I'm like, well, you guys know me, I can kill 15 minutes just with a 2-minute check-in. So I was like, that's not going to work. So it's going to stay where it's at for right now. At some point I may be able to like turn it into an official channel, but I thought, well, I already have this one, and they are very similar topics. I mean, I'm going to talk about the same things. And so I thought, well, I'll just make like a little section and do like a very informal podcast thing. So I think I'm just going to do that for now. So you'll see like a playlist with some podcast stuff pop up. And I do want to do an episode on all this Epstein stuff. I don't know enough, and I'm too upset. I'm too emotional about it right now to try to get on and do something like that. So I'll talk to you guys about it this way. It's breaking my fucking heart, you guys. I just don't understand. I mean, that stuff is true. At some point, somewhere, somehow, somebody's done that stuff. It's just, okay. We're going to get ourselves together, and we're going to remember that there's good in this world, and that there are good people. All right. I love you guys. Hi, guys. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I had to get Bruce situated. I just got out of the shower. My face is all red because I was scrubbing the crap out of it. I was like, I need to exfoliate. I'm just going to go get a massage, so I am not going to do anything. Put a little oil in my hair and brush it. I recorded that video earlier today. I was drinking coffee, and I feel like I'm leaving things on a really sad note, and I don't want to do that for you guys, because one thing I know is that with everything that's going on, having hope is so important right now. Finding positive things. So you're trying to stay positive. And that's really hard for me right now. So we're going to do it together, you guys. So I was trying to think of like some good stuff that's happening. And you know, like the good thing is there's internet. So people are getting vindication for things that they couldn't have before. You know, survivors' voices are being heard. We're finding out about what's really been going on. So while it's hard to digest, it is still good. It's one of those things, like sometimes it hurts. And sometimes it hurts to see what people are capable of. So I just want to try to end this on a happier note. I get these medical massages from where I've had all the surgeries and the radiation. I have so much scar tissue. I'm in pain every day. And then because of all that, I also grind my teeth, and then I have all the dental problems. So like this whole area is a problem for me. And it causes me pain every single day. And it's just something I've had to live with and will have to live with for the rest of my life. So I try to really stretch and stretch my neck, stretch my body. Yoga has been very helpful. Breathing, meditation, like how to manage pain, natural ways. I also wanted to say something about that because I keep hearing like fast and pray. Like fast and pray is something like meditate, get outside, fast, and pray are like the biggest things that I have heard over and over and over again. When I say, God, what do I do? Like, I'm so upset. What do I do? Show me, talk to me. What do I do? I hear fast, meditate, and pray. And when I was in the worst parts of my life, I fasted, I meditated, I prayed. I didn't realize I was doing those things, and he did save me, and he did fix me, and he has ever since and will forever. So I also going down the whole YouTube algorithm whole, there's this whole conspiracy. Is it Matthew 17? There's something where, and I'm kind of watching the times. I do have to go. There's like a missing verse in the Bibles now. And somebody please correct me if this is wrong. But from what I've seen on the videos, we're missing the verse in the Bible, our current day Bible, that says when God says you have ailments or you need healing, what do? You meditate, fast, pray. That's exactly what it says. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that is what God's been telling me to do. So I think there's something to that, you guys. And I did also get the download that the Bible is not real. Like, it didn't actually happen. Some of it did. But it's really more of a guide for how to become who you're supposed to be, how to connect with God, how to become that one being with God. And it's a lesson, it's a book of lessons. And it's to teach people how to become one with God. And it's been bastardized over the years. It's been changed. It's been used to control people. Things have been taken out. Things have been added to it. So frankly, I don't believe in the Bible because I believe it's been corrupted. I believe in God, but I don't believe in churches. I believe they've been corrupted. And did I see that Dalai Lama was in the Epstein? I don't know. At this point, it's like, who knows, you guys? But there is something you can do. You can find beauty. You can find positivity. You can take your pain and alchemize it and turn it into something good, whether that's you do something nice for yourself, you do something nice for somebody else, you create, you guys. Get in touch with that artistic side. That's the God side, like you have to be in touch with that side. You are meant to create, to manifest, to make love. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So get in touch with your creative side, paint, draw, meditate, whatever makes you happy. Find ways to transform the pain into something beautiful. Do that. Also, fast, meditate, pray. I don't think that means you don't ever eat. For me, it tends to be like 2 to 3 days is kind of like what I get. And that doesn't mean I don't completely, I may have coffee, water, tea. If I'm really hungry, I'll have I was doing a little bit of chicken. Now it might be an apple or something. Don't starve yourself to the point that you're hurting. But when you have all this meat in your system and you're ingesting the energy of something else, it affects you. When you have all this processed food and just any food, your body's trying to digest it. Your body's busy doing that. And sometimes on a cellular level, you need to stop putting things in your body so that your body can repair it. That's what fasting is. That's why fasting is such a big thing, because you're in a fasted state. So anyway, I don't have time to get into all the things about fasting. And it is something I want to get a little more into. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that not all hope is lost. And it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. But we have to turn it into something beautiful. So I'm going to go focus on me. I'm going to have a me day. I'm going to take it easy. I took it easy yesterday. I'm going to take it easy today. Although I already have okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. I have things I have to get done today. And a lot of it's sitting at the desk doing computer work. So that's just going to have to happen. But I'm going to choose to be positive today. I'm going to choose to find beautiful things. As I'm driving down the road, I'm going to be looking for anything that's beautiful that I can thank God for, because I am grateful and thankful to God. And it does break my heart that this stuff is going on and has been going on. But we have to turn this into something beautiful. We have to, you guys.
We can't just keep putting more of this shit out in the world and then wonder why all these things are happening, because people are putting this shit out into the world. We have to put out kindness, love, and good. Find something beautiful today and thank God for it. Bye, guys.